like all movements, you can't just pass a law, you can't just have one march. It must be enduring and sustainable. So we're looking for institutional change with companies, with individuals. It takes more than one person. It will take all of us working together, women and enlightened men. I can't spill the beans. Our members in the entertainment industry would be very upset with me, but suffice it to say that their fire burns bright around this issue. They helped unearth the issue and stood courageously in the face of a lot of criticism. So we want to let them break that news for what we'll be doing during awards season.
We're an organization that is fighting to have more women represented in the media because our understanding of life events, war, peace, healthcare, whatever, is different than men's. We experience it different, we understand it differently, and if you don't have our narrative equally represented in the media, then women and men are robbed of half the story. You bet. That's why we get attacked, because it's effective. You know, it's not for nothing that Oprah's out there going door to door in Georgia.
I don't think it's a flash in the pan because now it's a majority movement. In the 70s, it was like maybe 20% or 30%, and now it really is the majority and very diverse.
Let's just get the tree shot part, please.
It does make it difficult, but it also has enraged women with its inaccuracy, with its idea that there are only two sides to every issue, when in fact the point is not to be balanced but to be accurate. And very often outside groups haven't been part of either side, you know. So just to make our own lives and real experiences visible is a huge motive. There's actually more people enrolling in journalism school than ever before.
I mean, look, this organization has been celebrating women's success. Shortly after President Trump became president and assumed the office, I think one of his favorite targets has been the news media, you know, and saying that there's fake news when it doesn't please him or doesn't fit his agenda. For many years, and more importantly, I think it's really hard when there is a president who has challenged sort of the norms of conventional presidential behavior. It's very hard, I think, at times for journalists to be unbiased. I think that we really need to focus more on policy than personality.
It is a dangerous time, and yes, for those of us who are threatened, well, many of us are accustomed to being threatened. You know, I'm accustomed to being threatened to be killed all the time. And so
how does that affect you?
Well, I'm careful, but I'm not intimidated by it at all. I'm careful and I don't do foolish things, and I have security where I need to have security, and I keep doing what I do. I am reconnecting with old friends. I served on the Miss Foundation board here with Couric. I've worked with Jane Fonda. This country needs a blue wave. This country cannot continue to go in the direction that it is going. Not only do we have increased violence and attacks, and the white supremacists and the KKK are all feeling very powerful, and so it is absolutely necessary to have a blue wave. We're all working toward it, and I believe that it certainly can happen.